I got a V2 rocket with the machine pistol, which is by far the worst gun in all of Vanguard, and I don't know if I should be proud about that or if I should sign up for therapy because this gun is so bad. I got so frustrated trying to get a V2. Now, for those that are questioning, why did you try to get a V2 rocket with the worst gun in the game? Bragging rights to say that I can get a V2 rocket with this stupid gun, and because I started a new challenge accepted series where you guys can go in the pinned comment, build any Vanguard class you want, and I would use it. And this stupid machine pistol was the most liked comment on last video, so the second I saw that, I knew I was gonna have a couple days of just pure pain and agony trying to get a V2 rocket with this thing. I called the build on it the Han Solo build, but I swear to God, the gun shoots worse than this. I was so relieved when I finally got the V2 with this thing because then I knew I could breathe and never get a V2 with it ever again. One of my friends told me that I should go get a Warzone victory with this thing. That is not happening because this thing is somehow even worse in Warzone compared to what it is in Vanguard. I'd rather jump off a bridge than use this thing in Warzone, but oh my God, the guys that were against me in this game of Oasis were trying so hard to win. They were using meta MP40s and well guns and automatons, and I have no idea how I pulled this off. I had a couple moms on my team, and maybe subconsciously I just wanted to show off for them and get a V2 with the machine pistol because you know what? There's nothing that MILFs love more than elite gamers. And to put the cherry on top, I made the tryhards leave the game. I would be so embarrassed if I got a V2 dropped on me and the person that dropped it was using the machine pistols. I don't know how they let that happen. And the thing is when I called in the V2 rocket, they were so confused of who got the V2 rocket or what even a V2 was. I didn't even know how I got that V2 rocket myself. I was expecting to get absolutely slapped because at the very beginning of the game, I couldn't hit shots at all with this gun. Usually with the machine pistol, you have to be point blank range for it to be useful. And I was trying to shoot people across the map on Oasis. And that just made the V2 so much harder to get because I'm on a small map and this gun is struggling. And has also anyone noticed that the majority of the maps in the game aren't in playlist rotation right now? I feel like I'm only getting a handful of maps whenever I queue up for a game, and it's Hotel Royale, Oasis, Desert Siege, and then in rare instances, I get Gavutu. And those are the only maps I tend to find in Control. And I've been trying to get a nuke with this gun in other game modes as well. I was playing Domination, and it was the same thing. I was getting the same maps over and over again. I don't like how they rotate the maps mid-season whenever there's a main title update, because there's a lot of maps that I wish I could play on. Sure, not all the maps work in Control, I understand that, but if I go play a game like Domination, I still expect to play a variety of maps. Whenever I take screenshots for thumbnails, I always go into private match to do it, and I scroll through all of these maps that I just never play on. I wish they would have all the maps in rotation, because then I wouldn't be getting bored playing the same maps over and over again. I even tried changing up the game pacing, and I'm still getting these small maps just with higher player counts. The only time it seems I can get a variety of maps to play is if I stop playing the normal Control or Domination playlist and go play a specialized playlist that has a specific selection of maps, either for long shots or close range. But I don't want to have to play a random playlist to play a variety of maps. I want the variety of maps to be in the standard core and hardcore playlists, regardless if they work with the game mode or not. It's getting boring playing the same maps over and over again. If I look at the gameplays on my hard drive from the last month or so, 50% at least of my V2 rockets have come from the maps Oasis and Desert Siege. Those maps are really easy to get V2 rockets on for me. I know them like the back of my hand, but I want to change it up a little bit. I want some sort of variety. Whoever made that decision to have specific maps in rotation during different seasons, I want to slap them harder than Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. And I had to get that out of my system because I swear to God, every time I open social media, even YouTube at this point, everyone is just talking about that stupid slap that happened at the Oscars. And I'm gonna give a hot take. I don't care about the Oscars, and I also don't care about the slap. I find it very weird that people care so much about it, even though in a week or two, they're gonna forget it ever happened, and it's the only thing I see on my timeline, and I swear to God, if I see it one more time, I'm deleting all social media. and then I'm gonna go live in the forest. I'm gonna build a log cabin from scratch, and I'm gonna live in the mountains for the rest of my life. It's that annoying. People need to get over it. The fact that that's the most interesting thing in their lives right now, holy smokes, people live some boring ass lives. I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you're gonna leave me class suggestions in the comments, make sure you cover every single base. So primary, secondary, attachments, equipment, and perks, because if not, I'm gonna find loopholes to make the classes easier. And if you want to give me meta classes, you can also do that as well. There's a couple really good Cooper Carbine classes last video in the comment section, but the machine pistol got the most likes. And also, if you guys want to see me use a class that someone else commented, like their comment. Once again, the most likes is the class that I'll use in future videos. With that being said, I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
My game just broke.
What just happened, dude?
GG.
Yeah, that was a good
Dude,
game.
what just happened?
The game died.
Like a glitch?
I think somebody had a rocket or something.
Somebody got a nuke on us, or on you guys.
Right.
Nah, there's no way someone had a nuke on us.